Good afternoon, everybody. I'm your host, Joey Stats. It is Saturday, November 8th, and you're listening to Joey Stats Sports Hour on 94.9 News Now Stimulating Talk, and we are powered by Service Station Equipment, home of the Tank Man. You can call the Tank Man at 1-800-801-TANK for all your tank needs. I'm here with Slips in studio. How are you today, Slips?
Great, Joey. How are you?
I'm doing good. We just came from a jam-packed GCW, you wouldn't understand, wrestling event last night, and I was supposed to have a guest in studio, but instead I got him on the line, and he's got 5 minutes. John from San Diego, you live on the Joey Stats Show. How are you today?
I'm doing well, man. Sorry I can't be in the building
up,
with you
John?
guys, but it's
Don't
good to
make
hear
me
your
come
voice.
go
Slips,
game
and,
changer on you. Here we go.
You know what? I'm just glad I can be with you guys over the phone, and thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. We just wanted to have you on. We got to go to the show last night. This week we had an awesome interview with Jordan Oliver and Alec Price. Just give me, I know you got only a limited time, just give me a little synopsis of how awesome last night was.
I'll sum it up like this, man. There's people that say, did you really fly across the country from sunny San Diego to the Suicide Factory, Fall, New England, just to see a wrestling show? And my answer is unequivocally, of course I did. If you weren't ringside at the show last night, well, you wouldn't understand, just like the title says, okay? You've got absolute legends putting on, show after show, peak entertainment, and not to sound like a hater, but if we line up what's going on in the indie scene in pro wrestling against other professional sports, other than baseball, they really can't compete. We're not worried about gambling scandals. We're not worried about DraftKings. We're not worried about guys in the NBA choosing to ride the bench, even though they're getting paid tens of millions of dollars. What we're taking in is pure athleticism. The crowd is unbeatable. The community is unbeatable. And I will, for the foreseeable future, anytime GCW comes to Hartford, I will be on the plane.
And the thing that the listeners, the fans need to know is that this week we had, like I said, we had an awesome interview. I'll play the clip later in the show of our interview with Alec Price and Jordan Oliver, YDNP tag team champs for the GCW. But you flew home for Friday night in Hartford, and we are driving up to Maine tonight to go see them, GCW Massacre in Maine, correct?
That's right, man. Their first show in Maine, and it's great to be in, on the ground floor because they've got, legends that you see on TV currently, Gigi Dolan, Priscilla Kelly, Shotzi Blackheart, Matt Cardona. So you've got a good mix of guys that are on TV with WWF and AEW, but you've also got the up-and-comers that are about to get signed and that you're going to see on TV soon. The place is guaranteed to be going crazy tonight. Their first show in Maine. It's buzzing all over Twitter. They're going to blow the roof off the place. And I can't wait to see what's next for these guys.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. The whole event last night, like I said on the interview, I don't blink. It's unbelievable. It's something that if you've never been to it, it's something that you need to go to. And, it's unbelievable. Thank you for calling in today, John. I know you're jam-packed and got a lot going on. We just wanted you in studio. If we had you, we could have kept going on with sports. But I know you got a crunch time going, so I'm going to let you go.
I'll catch you guys later today. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, thanks so much.
Right, later.
So I got another caller on the line. I got Gino from Stafford. Gino, you're live on the Joey Stats Show. How are you today?
I'm fantastic, Joey Stats.
What's going on? What do you got for me?
I got to add
I wanna
first.
know
Gino
what the topic
gave us
was
their
today.
winner last week.
Yeah, you did.
Ohio
You gave us
State.
Ohio
There
State
you
last
go.
week. What do you got for us today?
And I gave you the Colts the week before. I'm on
That's
fire.
right. Look
Yeah.
at this.
So,
8-1 the last 9 weeks.
Nice.
oh wow. So you said that you wanted to talk last week Red Sox. Are you calling for that? Or you got something else?
Well, I want to know what your topic was. I want to talk a minute on that. But if you don't have one,
Well, we started off the show. We were talking a little bit about the wrestling circuit. We got GCW Wrestling in Hartford, Connecticut last night. Tonight they're in Maine. It's so we're going a little off the sports topics. I mean, I got a lot going on in sports. You know, Sauce Gardner was traded from the Jets. The Jets are going to have what? They got a first round pick from the Colts next year. They got their first round pick next in 2027. Dallas Cowboys second round pick, their first round pick in 2027. The Jets, they got to figure it out. What you say?
What they're trying to do is what Dallas did when they got rid of Herschel Walker and they ended up getting Aikman, Emmitt Smith. I mean, they loaded up.
They're clearly
they beat Buffalo. What, 2 straight years?
Yeah, they're clearly trying to reload, and it's. I mean, I don't know. Can they get a quarterback in this? Is Archie Manning going to be the guy?
No. Fields is fine.
You think Fields is the guy?
Just like Daniel Jones, Joe. You know it. You liked him like I did with the Giants, but they had a deadline.
Daniel Jones came back to earth last week against Pittsburgh, though. That's the only thing that scares me. I mean, the NFL, there's parity across the NFL. There's a lot of teams. There's a couple teams 7-2, but hey, you got to give mention to the Carolina Panthers for beating the Packers last week, and they got the same record as the Chiefs at 5-4.
That's unbelievable. The weak teams are getting better.
Yes, they are. You're right.
But let's jump to the Red Sox.
Well, hey, if the Red Sox are going to make a move, Munetaka Murakami, the power bat that had 56 home runs in Japan, just posted. Do you think they should go out and get a guy like that?
Well, I think you start off with the polar bear out of the Mets.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are thinking.
Put in. People don't like him, Joe.
Yeah.
But he's a gamer. He's a gamer.
How you tell me real quick, how did Alex Bregman opt out after not having that great of a year? What does he really think he's going to get a better contract?
262 and 18 homers. Let him go. He's got Scott Boras. He's like a leech.
I agree. And the thing is, and they say that the reason Boras wanted him to opt out is because they're thinking that the MLB will go on a freeze in the following year with the players union, so that he wants to get all his players into max contracts. He doesn't want these one-year contracts. He's looking out for his players, but I don't know.
I don't care what they say, Joe. These fucking...
I got to let you go, Gino. Thanks for calling the Joey Stat Show. Bye-bye.
Go to BYU.
All right, BYU.
Gino is...
Can't help. He gets involved. He gets all fired up.
He wants to call in. He gets fired up, and he always, sometimes
we should spend a week with him. And we'll sit there with a ruler, and every time he says a bad word, we'll smack him.
Just like last week, we were talking with the electric chair. A little electrocution every time. 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3. If he says it, boom, done. Well, hey, we appreciate it. We appreciate anyone calling into the Joey Stat Show.
It just gets,
gets
fired up.
The phone lines are open, 860-464-9490. We've already had 2 callers. I got a trivia for this week brought to you by the Ink Fathers. If you want some custom apparel made for yourself, or if you want to go get some merch for the Joey Stats Show, you can go to joeystats.checkoutmerch.com and get some gear. The Ink Fathers are the best. Trivia for this week. Hey, Murakami Munetaka. God, I can't. Yeah. Well, he posted in Japan.
Right? What is
Murakami
Munetaka.
I'm gonna have to work on it on the break. Well, who was the first Japanese baseball player to be posted in the MLB under the modern posting system? In which year did it happen? If you know that answer, you can call 860-464-9490. Take the caller. And then we'll go to break. Yeah, we're on fire. Take the caller and then put us to break. Put them on the hold, and then we'll go to a commercial break. Yeah. So we get, this is, it's hey, we got to give a shout out to the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, because it is Saturday, and last week they won.
They won both games up there, and poor Don Mattingly.
Yeah.
Retiring.
We're going to be on 10 points.
Oh, yeah, we caught him.
Yeah,
at
we
the
caught
end.
him.
We caught that, Gino.
Yeah, we got to
got
cut
that
him off, though.
BYU, yeah.
Hey, but we are coming up to our commercial break. I'm your host, Joey Stats, and you are listening to Joey Stats Sports Hour on 94.9 News Now Stimulating Talk. And I'm here with my man, Slips. We'll be back in a minute.
Downsizing or settling an estate? Adams Auctioneers and Appraisers sells your high-end whole home contents to prep your house for sale. Our online auction program delivers up to 50% more profit than your common estate sale, and in half the time. Furnishings, fine art, antiques, jewelry, vehicles, lawn equipment, and so much more. Schedule your free consultation at bidadams.com. Visit bidadams.com to simplify your move today.
There's only one HVAC and plumbing company I'll call in the New London and Windham County.
Hi, this is Blake with BTW Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a locally family-owned and operated company located in Griswold, Connecticut. We specialize in all of your HVAC and plumbing needs, including mini splits, furnace cleanings, mobile home furnaces, water heaters, and well pumps. Install, service, and maintenance, we do it all. Give us a call, 860-383-9043. BTW Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Find us on Google and Facebook.
Looking for a replacement window? Find the Andersen 400 Series double hung window at Riverhead Building Supply.
The 400 Series has a timeless style with modern design options to fit the look of your home.
Choose from 7 exterior colors and white or wood interiors.
Select the hardware and window grills to suit your home.
Andersen is the #1 brand for window replacement.
Find yours at Riverhead Building Supply and rbscorp.com.
And we're back. I'm your host, Joey Stats, and you're listening to Joey Stats Sports Hour on 94.9 News Now Stimulating Talk. I'm here with Slips. I've had a couple callers so far.
Go.
Yeah, it's a Saturday, November 8th. Can you believe it's already November? We're almost there to Thanksgiving. Then it's going to be Christmas.
Thanksgiving, oh boy.
Yeah.
Goes fast.
Yeah, it does. But I did mention, and I don't want to go the whole show because I know maybe we don't have that many listeners that are into the wrestling. GCW Wrestling, Game Changer Wrestling last night was in Hartford. Tonight, going up to Maine to watch them. Earlier this week, I had the YDNP, the GCW Tag Team Champs, do a Zoom interview with me and John from San Diego. They are the up-and-coming top tag team champs. I think really they have I think they could progress and probably end up in the WWE at some point. I mean, not even if they don't, if they make it to the AEW, if they stay in GCW, these two guys, 26 years old, top of the line, and they had a great interview. I just want to play a clip of that.
Welcome to the Joey Stats Sports Hour. Joey Stats.
I'm here with John from San Diego from the Joey Stats Sports Hour. I got the GCW Tag Team Champs, YDNP, Jordan Oliver, Alec Price. If you haven't been to a GCW show and you got the opportunity this weekend because you guys are in New England,
and to just have a special match, so like it's still one of the best matches I think we've had so far.
And then on top of that, it's not just a normal 6-man tag. It's a 6-person tag. Yeah. So we get in there with 3 of the baddest women in not just independent wrestling, but like all of professional wrestling. And we kind of got to make a statement out there. Like, look, like the women of GCW, they're the real deal. That's the thing though. Like, it's not just GCW. It's all independent wrestling that we want people to support. I feel like if more people just went to one live wrestling show, there would be 30% more wrestling fans. But when you're there, when you're in front of the ring, when you're in that building, even if you hate wrestling, I promise you will love it. I promise you will love it.
For the listeners at home, what these guys are talking about if you have never watched wrestling in your life and you go to a GCW show or an indie show, you will have the time of your life. This is something else. The fans, the atmosphere.
There's nothing like live pro wrestling.
There's nothing like it.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, GCW's been rocking and rolling. We've been putting on banger after banger after banger, selling out after sellout. GCW is the top right now.
If people haven't been to the GCW, you got to go to a show live.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, guys. We'll see you Friday and Saturday.
Thanks for coming on the Joey Stat Show. So that was just a quick, little interview that I had, just some bits and pieces from it. But these kids are young, they're fired up, they're tag team champs, and I really think the ceiling is high for them. And the full interview will be edited and posted, and you can watch it on YouTube from there. But to move on to sports, I said before, the trivia this week was who was the first Japanese player to be posted to the MLB under the modern posting system, and which year did it happen? If you know that answer, call 860-464-9490. But I think we're at that point in the show that we should go to our birthdays of the week. Because, we've talked, too much wrestling, don't want to go too much into it, but we got birthdays coming up, and, you got to hit it, right?
Got to hit the birthday.
Let's go.
We baked you a birthday cake. If you get it to me, and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
All right, Slips, you are up.
I'm up. All right, we got Keith Jones, 57 today. Right winger back in the day with the Caps and the Flyers. Then came broadcaster and had team executive with the Flyers. John Denny, 73 years old. Cy Young back in the day. Good old pitcher. Hey, one of my favorite jockeys. Well, now he's training horses, but Angel Cordero Jr. is 83 today. He won the Derby 3 times. We got, of course, we always have one that's no longer with us. Jerry Remy would have had a birthday today.
Jerry Remy was the best.
It speaks for himself.
Yeah.
Jerry Remy, absolutely. And I got 2 of your guys over here. Ted DiBiase.
Oh, that's a good one.
And Keith Lee is 41.
I had Keith Lee on my list, too.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. No. You're good. Birthdays are your thing.
And we got Beth in Niantic. It's her birthday today.
I don't know who Beth in Niantic is.
Listens.
Oh, Beth in Niantic. Thank you for listening, and happy birthday.
Go.
I got Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees, 36 years old today. At one point, he was Mike Stanton, and then he went to Giancarlo Stanton. I don't know why he changed his name. Went back to his normal name. Yasmani Grandal, switch hitting catcher, 37 years old today. He's been all over the place in the MLB. I got Sam Bradford. You remember Sam Bradford?
I remember Sam
He's only 38 years old.
There we go.
He didn't last long in the NFL at all.
No, what? The Rams, right?
Yeah.
Heisman Trophy.
Heisman Trophy. And then went to the
Trophy winning curse, I guess.
Yeah. He was with the Rams for a little bit. Now he's in analysis. But yeah. Happy birthday to Sam Bradford. Yeah. That's all I got for today for birthdays.
I see you, Keith Lee, on
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. But so we've talked mostly wrestling. I gave a shout out to the Dodgers for winning the World Series. Baseball's over. NFL is right there. What are we in week 8? Right?
Nine, I guess.
Week 9.
Where are they anymore?
Oh, we got 8. We got 8 weeks left then.
Yeah.
8 weeks left. Sorry. God.
Done 9. Yeah.
Done 9.
17.
There's a couple teams 7-2. But we have to go to our tank of the week. The tank of the week, unfortunately, is going to be your New York Jets.
Boom.
Yeah. Sorry, bud. New York Jets tank of the week. I mean, they trading Sauce Gardner. I think overall, if they could take these picks that they've got from this trade and trading Quentin Williams, and they could build the team after this, it wasn't the year, right?
No, 1-7 already. So, boy,
it's not the year. They got to rebuild. Maybe in a couple years we could be talking about them. But here they're the tank of the week.
Yeah.
The tank of the week. Sauce Gardner has just been traded from the New York Jets to the Indianapolis Colts for a price of 2 first-round picks, a first-round pick this year, a first-round pick next year, and A.D. Mitchell as well.
The Jets traded Sauce today.
To where? To where?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll get you a different one. He went to Indianapolis, and they also traded. They also traded Quinn Williams. Okay.
I want the Colts now.
Guess what? We got 3 first-round picks for it. So we have 3.
The goddamn Jets.
I had to play the clip. So there was a kid on the internet that went viral, and Sauce Gardner actually sent him a signed Colts jersey. I guess he was a big Sauce Gardner fan. I didn't know kids were Jets fans anymore. That's how bad they've been.
A couple, I know, but they also. I mean, you heard that kid in the background.
Yeah.
I'm a Colts fan
now. They love Sauce Gardner.
They love Sauce. Oh, but look who the Jets got. They better be careful. We talked about.
He was our tank of the week, A.D. Mitchell, one week.
Missed the flash in the ball before you get to the end zone.
Exactly.
Here we go. Well, you got to feel good for Sauce. He goes from a last place team to a first place team.
Yeah.
See what he got. I know the poor kid. I did see that kid.
I mean, so there was a couple trades. You know, Quentin Mitchell went to Dallas. Dallas needs someone. Rashid Shaheed from the Saints went to Seahawks. That's a team that I want to bring up at some point. The Seahawks haven't been talked about. We've talked about the Colts. The Patriots look good. They're 7-2. They're going to have a tough game this week with the Buccaneers in Tampa with Baker Mayfield. And if they can win that game, and that's probably their second toughest game since Buffalo, then they could be real deal.
On that one.
But Sam Darnold's doing it 2 years in a row with Seattle. You got to give him mention there.
Yeah.
And now he's got another weapon with a wide receiver. JSN's been great for them. Their defense looks good. I mean, and that's the tough thing with the NFL. Like, if you're a fan of the NFL and you watch every week, it's hard to know who's going to do what. You know what I mean? Like, did you think Monday night would come around and Dallas would lose to the B team of Arizona Cardinals?
Let's see. I look back on my picks from last week, and I no, I didn't think that would happen.
Did you take Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, we could go back to on our picks.
Carolina,
that's how I said. Carolina going, and they got the same record as the Chiefs right now.
They do. They do.
It's every week, though, there's games, and you're not sure how. I mean, even Thursday night. Raiders, Denver.
I know.
I mean, what a low-scoring game that was.
Yeah, 10-7.
10-7?
Raiders missed some kicks there.
Every week, people call in and say, oh, this is who we think are going to win, but you don't know, and the spreads never line up. It doesn't make sense. But the NFL's all over the place. Hey, so is Joey Stats. We are going to our commercial break. I'm your host, Joey Stats. I'm here with Slips. We'll be back in a minute.
Stevens, the government shutdown's effect on U.S. airports continues.
Charlotte's International Airport, JFK in New York City, and Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport are among those most impacted. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy compared the phased reduction in flights at 40 airports to an art. They're monitoring the shortage of air traffic controllers, which could go up because they are set to miss another paycheck.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. UPS and FedEx grounding their MD-11 planes. This following a crash in Kentucky earlier in the week that killed at least 14 people.
The two companies say the grounding of the MD-11s is being done out of an abundance of caution and at the recommendation of the manufacturer. The MD-11 aircrafts make up about 9% of the UPS airline fleet and 4% of the FedEx fleet, according to the companies.
Fox's Deborah Valentine. America's listening to Fox News.
Now, breaking news from 94.9 News Now.
I'm Jim O'Reilly. The Coast Guard Band in New London is idled by the federal government shutdown. It postpones concerts that were scheduled for Sunday at the Coast Guard Academy's LeMay Hall and Tuesday over at Glastonbury High School. Founded back in 1925, it remains one of the nation's top military ensembles. Montville names Deputy Fire Marshal John Meagle as the town's new fire marshal following a competitive selection process. He succeeds Paul Barnes, who retired in July after 47 years of service. Meagle, 44, brings more than 25 years of experience in fire along with emergency response. Since 2023, he has led efforts to revive Montville's fire prevention education programs. The forecast from eastern Connecticut and the Hamptons today clearing as the day progresses with highs around 60 degrees, partly cloudy overnight with lows around 40. Showers are possible tomorrow with highs in the mid-50s, a chance of rain on Monday with highs around 55. With news breaks, we break in. I'm Jim O'Reilly, 94.9 News Now, and stimulating talk.
And we're back. I'm your host, Joey Stats, and you're listening to Joey Stats Sports Hour on 94.9 News Now, stimulating talk. And we are powered by Service Station Equipment, home of the Tank Man. You can call the Tank Man at 1-800-801-TANK for all your tank needs. Call the Tank Man now. It's November 8th. You might need a new oil tank before winter hits. You're going to start filling up the oil tank, and, if you have a leak or anything, the Tank Man's the guy to go to. But I haven't had this caller in a couple weeks. Last time I spoke to him, it was the Yankees were still in the playoffs against the Toronto Blue Jays. I told him that I was Toronto Joe. I told him that I wanted the Blue Jays to win the World Series.
I remember
They let me down, and I got Dave from Atlanta. You are live on the Joey Stats Show. How are you today?
How are things going for you, Toronto Joe? How'd that work out for you?
Toronto
It didn't work out for me. It didn't work out for me. But if we did recap, and if you watched the Game 7 for the World Series, you had no team in place. You're just watching the game. It couldn't have been a better game overall, right?
No, I told my wife the following morning that I was glad I didn't have a team playing in it because I would have vomited if I had to watch that with some skin in the game. It was that ninth inning. I got to imagine for a Blue Jays fan, that ninth inning was about as devastating of a sports memory that you'll have for your rest of your life as there can be.
It was torture, especially the fact that Toronto Joe was really into the Blue Jays at the moment. I just didn't want to see the Dodgers win it again, and I'm happy though for Yamamoto because he got the MVP, and it's been most of the time everybody talks about Shohei Ohtani, but Yamamoto was unbelievable.
Definitely earned it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think Yamamoto getting the ball and Dave Roberts, kind of empowering his guy to go out there. In Game 7, you saw why the value of paying, over $1 billion for starting pitching can do for you. Because Dave Roberts didn't even look at his bullpen. He said, "You're a starter, you're going." And it worked out for him because they spent the money and those guys stepped up and performed. Even Shohei started out rocky, but still grinded through and only gave up that one real, the knock to Bichette that put him in the hole early. But, they proved that can be a recipe for success. And I thought Yamamoto, during the broadcast they referenced Yamamoto is like joining Randy Johnson and then Grover Cleveland Anderson from 1924 or whatever that was. I don't count that, but as great, the greatest pitching performances. And I said this to a guy that I work with, and he said, "You are forgetting about one more outstanding pitching performance, and it was Madison Bumgarner, 2014 World Series."
Yeah, he's right.
I want to pull these. I got these stats side by side, Mr. Stat.
Ooh, I like this.
Ooh.
Innings pitched, Bumgarner 21, Yamamoto 17 2/3. Still nothing to sneeze at, but Bumgarner's got him beat by a full inning and change. ERA, Bumgarner in 2014 World Series, .43.
Wow.
Yamamoto had a 1. Again, nothing to sneeze at. And then when you look at their whip, Bumgarner, 2014, batted .048. Yamamoto, .068. I mean, these are staggering numbers, and it's putting the team on your back, and I think that's what makes baseball great, and I think that's unfortunately what we're losing with the current state of baseball with pitch count and everyone throwing 105 and gassing themselves and guys not being able to put the team on their back and really show that it is a team sport powered by individuals, and they are capable of individual greatness if you give them the ball and let them do it. So that's why I thought Game 7 was outstanding, was you got to see that individual greatness on display.
And like you said, Yamamoto pitched a complete game. Like you were saying before with these pitchers throwing 105, you don't see complete games happen that often. I saw it a couple times this year with Garrett Crochet, but I mean it's a handful of times now because these guys do throw 101 to 105, and they can only go 5-6 innings tops.
Yeah, and I do think that some of them could probably go more. I think there's coaches and there's this mentality that's permeating throughout baseball at a lot of levels where you can't let a guy throw a lot. You can't let a guy pitch too much. Well, look at Yamamoto. I mean, he's coming up with a different throwing regimen and a different approach to pitching, and he threw 106 pitches one day and then came back and threw, I mean, I don't know how many pitches he threw in Game 7, but had to have been close to 60. I mean, back-to-back days.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a testament to whatever sort of pitching regimen and the approach to throwing in general in Japan versus what we've got going on in the United States now.
Yeah. And the thing is, and I mentioned this at the start of the show, we have more players coming over from Japan this offseason as free agents. I mean, there's
and Yamamoto will open up those gates a little bit more, because I thought to myself, yeah, we've had some successful Japanese pitchers come over, but none of them really have asserted themselves as the guy. I mean, I think Tanaka with the Yankees had a little bit of a stretch, and there's been guys that have been good, but it feels like once the scouting report gets around, once guys start to see them 4, 5, 6 times, that it starts to kind of change on them, and they're not in the league for more than starters. At least they're not in the league for more than 4 or 5 seasons, or at least at that level. So I think with Yamamoto kind of going out there and saying, "No, I can be the guy and I'm unhittable," I think a lot of other ball clubs are going to look to Japan now and say, "Well, hey, hold on now. Maybe they've got more arms and we've been ruling them out based on what we've seen from other guys."
Oh yeah, and when as a Yankee fan, who was the last Japanese baseball player to win the MVP in the World Series? Do you know?
Hideki Matsui.
Yes, you are correct. Look at that. Yeah. Nice. Right on the spot I put you in, you got that.
Dave.
And that's the thing, like I said, so now it's free agency. So there's players out there. Pete Alonso, Bo Bichette, Cody Bellinger's a free agent, Alex Bregman. We got Munetaki Murakami from Japan. They got another pitcher coming over that I cannot pronounce as well. Tasai Amai.
I won't make you.
Zach Gallen. Trent Grisham's a free agent. As a Yankee fan, what do you think that the Yankees need to make a move here? Do you think they need to go sign Bo Bichette or Alex Bregman? Do you think they need more pitching? Is there anyone out there that you guys you're looking at thinking, hey, this is the guy that we could plug and play?
I mean, you get Cole coming back from Tommy John.
That's huge.
I like our starting rotation. I thought some of the guys probably outperformed a little bit. I don't think Rodon is really what we like. I think Rodon kind of reversed back a little bit. But, I mean, you got a glimpse of it with Schlitter. I mean, you got to think that maybe you've cultivated some arms in the farm system. But it's not so much going out and getting a big name. It's getting the right name. And it feels like they've been coveting guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. And I think what we saw, especially with the Blue Jays, is the value of putting the ball in play, but also making pitchers work in at bat.
Yeah.
And when Jazz Chisholm gets up there and takes 3 swings and is trying to hit it into the upper deck of Yankee Stadium with every swing, and you just need a ground ball, it's incredibly frustrating. And I think you got to stop getting guys that are expecting to come in there and have this Yankee moment where they hit a 3-run home run in the 8th inning and it swings it, and they go into Yankee lore. I think that is happening too much with whoever they bring in. I really like Bellinger. I would love for Bellinger to come back because I thought he fit that prototype. I mean, but I think Grisham probably learned a lot in the postseason because it ain't the regular season. I mean, him hitting 30 home runs in the regular season was crazy, but he was bad in the postseason.
Very bad.
I think his approach at the plate didn't change with the season, and the postseason is truly a different season. So I would like to see them go out. I mean, I hate Bregman, but a Bregman would be a guy that I think could kind of change the culture a little bit. Because right now, I don't think they've got winners necessarily on there, and I don't think Judge is there yet either. I know Judge carries himself a lot like Derek Jeter, but at this point in Derek Jeter's career, he had, 5 rings? I mean, 4 rings?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's an apples-to-apples comparison, and I think they need to go out and get a guy that can maybe be a stronger voice in the clubhouse that's got a resume to back it up.
Yeah. And you said about the Blue Jays again, and I don't want to keep going on it because they didn't win the World Series, but they're at bats up and down 1 through 9, long at bats, fouling off pitches, making the pitchers work, something that had them get there. But I really feel like they lost that World Series just on base running. At IKF at third base. In that play, I don't know why he wasn't further down the line, and I feel like he could have scored, and we wouldn't even be talking here, and the Blue Jays would have had a World Series. I immediately, you said base running, I immediately thought of IKF as well, and having that meager lead off third base in that scenario. But I can counter that with the school of thought with that lead off third base and 1 out is you can't be further from the bag than the third baseman because if a line drive goes to the third baseman and he doubles you off, you just ran yourself out of an inning based on a secondary lead where, I mean, you're still 85 feet. You're still close. And they had to make a perfect play. Like a play at the plate in that scenario on a ground ball is not a cakewalk. I mean, that is a tough play that a guy has to make under duress. Oh, yeah.
I think IKF having a short lead is his attempt at putting the onus on the defense to make a perfect play, and they were really close to not making that perfect play in that scenario, and he scores, and it's a non-starter. So I can't get too bent out of shape about the bad the non-existent secondary lead in that scenario. I mean, unfortunately, the Blue Jays fell victim to probably one of the greatest defensive plays you're ever going to see in a World Series with that catch. That was the third out. That is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to be subbed into a game mid-inning and probably, 6 pitches later?
Yeah, make that catch. You're right.
And steamrolling your left fielder and making the play. I mean, it's incredible. It truly was an incredible play. I mean, I was at my house by myself talking to myself, standing up, jumping around because it was that incredible. So I don't know that the Blue Jays can look at the mirror too much and say, this is on us. I mean, the Dodgers made they made the plays that the champions make. And, I mean, I think that's what we saw.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, we are coming up to our commercial break. If you want to stay on, I was going to ask you about the Green Bay Packers, and we're going to the Book of Wisdom. It's up to you.
I don't actually talk Green Bay Packers currently after a loss. So
a loss to the Carolina Panthers? All right. I'll let you go on that note.
Joe, you tried to
the Carolina Panthers.
I tried to. Hey, Dave, we missed you. Thank you so much for calling the Joey Stats Show. That was great.
You got it, guys.
Take care, Dave.
Take care. Hey, we are going up to our commercial break. I'm your host, Joey Stats, and you're listening to Joey Stats Sports Hour. I'm here with Slips, and we will be back in a minute.
Looking for a replacement window? Find the Anderson 400 Series double hung window at Riverhead Building Supply.
The 400 Series has a timeless style with modern design options to fit the look of your home.
Choose from 7 exterior colors and white or wood interiors.
Select the hardware and window grills to suit your home.
Anderson is the #1 brand for window replacement.
Find yours at Riverhead Building Supply and rbscorp.com.
Hi, I'm Kerry McKay from McKay's Furniture in North Kingstown, Rhode Island. We have 2 stores, McKay's Furniture and McKay's Front Porch, selling some of the most beautiful furniture that you can put your hands on. I'm here to invite you all to get in your car and come visit us at McKay's Furniture and McKay's Front Porch in North Kingstown, Rhode Island. Very simple. Please come visit us, and we think you'll enjoy the experience.
Thanksgiving is here, and Shoreline Super Liquors at 40 Boston Post Road in Waterford has everything you need to make your holiday shine. Pick up a 1.75 liter of Maker's Mark bourbon for just $49.99. A bottle of Francis Coppola Claret Cabernet for only $12.99. Or a 12-pack of Corona Premier bottles or cans for $12.99. And don't miss their free tastings every Friday from 3 to 7 p.m. The perfect way to find your new favorite for the feast. Shoreline Super Liquors in Waterford, your holiday warehouse for cheer, flavor, and good times.
Did you know that the dimensions to a baseball field are just whatever? The infield's always the same, 90 feet to each base. But the outfield, they just make it up. To hit a home run in Fenway Park, Boston Red Sox have got to hit that ball 302 feet. Houston Astros, on the other hand, 436 feet. That's a 45% difference. And no one ever talks about it. Like, maybe there's a reason why the Red Sox have been to 13 World Series. You see that excited NBA coach? Hey, great news, guys. We're playing in Chicago this week. The rims there are only 5.5 feet tall.
And we're back. I'm your host, Joey Stats. I heard that on the internet. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it's true, kind of. I
know he's comparing the right field pole out to the other one.
It's true, though. You have home field advantage. They're not all the same.
Of course.
It's something that you don't think about when you watch baseball, but that's what makes it so great.
There you go. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. So we are back. I'm here with Slips. You're listening to Joey Stats Sports Hour on 94.9 News Now, stimulating talk. I'm getting some text on the text line that they like the comedy of, what the guy just said.
Yeah. I guess you better find out.
I got to find out the name, yeah. I heard it the other day, and I saved the audio, and I'm like, I'm going to have to play that at some point. But, yeah, so we were talking baseball with Dave from Atlanta. He made some good points.
Yeah.
Miss Dave.
Always informative.
He is.
Yeah.
Very good. We're going into free agency, hot stove baseball, NFL week 10. College football's roaring this week. Like we said before, baseball's over with, which is kind of upsetting for me.
Yeah, baseball was a lot of fun this season.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But the NFL's been good.
NFL's been all right.
It's been all right, except for your Jets,
rough,
Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough for you.
At least New England's doing all right.
But we should go to the Book of Wisdom. Do we want to recap last week? You tell me. Was last week bad? I don't know how we did with our picks.
We could still keep our jobs.
We can?
Yeah.
Well, all right. We'll still keep our jobs. They weren't that bad. Play the book, and we'll go to the book from here.
Dr. Longshot's Book of Wisdom.
On the first chapter of the Book of Wisdom here, we're going to go, yep, dust is all gone. Now we can look at the Book of Wisdom. Go, baby. Here we go.
All right, the book is open.
You want to know how we did, huh?
I do want to know, because I don't keep track.
2 and 2.
Huh.
Each 2 up, 2 down.
You keep track, and I just don't.
So you're still sitting there a winner, 20 and 16.
That ain't bad.
No, I'm 13, 18 and 1. So we're gonna have to start changing something there. Favorites.
And we got another 9:30 game this week in Berlin.
Oh, yeah. Who's that? Indy
and the Falcons.
Yeah. Well, so there you go. Berlin. Early in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Favorites are at a clip, 72-62. You know, Dave didn't want to talk about the Green Bay Packers.
He was not happy about that.
But I did hear him as he was saying goodbye that Carolina's on the up move. Well, you know what? I'm going to look at that, Carolina. New Orleans Saints at Carolina. 5.5 points. New Orleans, it's division. I know New Orleans only has one win, but I'm not buying into Carolina. They're a lot better than we thought, but I don't know. I'm taking 5.5 points in the division game.
I agree with that.
Now let's go to Tampa Bay. Who's going down there? New England's going down there.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about numbers sometimes don't look right, man. They're 2.5. That doesn't look right.
No.
Know what New England's road record is this year? 4-0, baby. Make it 5-0. I'm taking New England there. Now that Los Angeles Chargers, Pittsburgh. Right? Well, Pittsburgh beat up on who? Indianapolis. Now they're going out to L.A. Chargers, 2.5. How about I try Los Angeles Chargers? They're giving 2.5. And if Dave's still listening, which I'm sure he is.
I'm assuming he is.
You know, man, we're gonna go with his Carolinas on the upswing. We're gonna give him a pass. He got a big game there in Green Bay. It's Monday, right?
Yeah, Monday.
Philadelphia Eagles
getting 1.5.
Packers. You know, Green Bay. I'm taking Green Bay. They'll avenge that mess up last weekend.
Yeah,
and they're getting some defense back, but that should be a good game. But you were saying how some folks won't be able to watch that game.
Yeah, because, of course, the NFL and ABC and ESPN, YouTube TV, a lot of people go to these streaming services, and now YouTube TV and Disney, and they're having beef between it that if you have YouTube TV, you don't get ABC or ESPN at the moment. They're blacked out. So you won't be able to get
our money. At the end, we all pay.
Yeah. It's every week you got to figure out how to watch these games.
Even on Thursday, I don't know what I was reading. I'm not looking at the paper. Thursday night, then
Prime
Raiders. I see NFL Network.
Yeah.
What I'm looking at.
And you have the NFL Network.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put it on, and it's last
Thursday's
game or last.
Oh, because you don't have Prime.
Game.
You got to watch him on Amazon Prime.
On Prime. But my eyes saw NFL Network.
Yeah.
In the paper, so I went back to the paper.
Maybe we should
Prime,
start.
It says Prime.
Yeah.
The other paper, Prime. I'm like, then I see down that they did have they did show on NFL that they were showing the replay of the I didn't. My bad.
No, it's all right.
My bad, but I should have known better.
We should start our own streaming service.
We'll get our own.
We'll
Joey
put
Stats TV.
Joey Stats Sports Network, and we'll only put every game on that. That's it. You'll have to pay for it, $30 a month. And you'll get okay. We'll go down to we'll make it like 99 cents.
I'm always looking for options, but eventually, even went to see a friend yesterday. Hey, you got? And I'm like, we're thinking about doing this. What are you paying? Well, now after we took all the things, it's up to $300. I said everything goes right up to $300 a month.
Know.
It's just insane. But we'll recap. I'll take New Orleans plus 5.5. New England plus 2.5. Chargers give the 2.5. Green Bay give the 1. You said it went to 1.5. No, 1. It says here.
For what?
Green Bay, Philly.
It's at 1.5 on ESPN.
Green Bay's giving 1.5. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to give the other half. Hope they don't win by half a point.
So you took the Saints at the Panthers, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Saints, right.
I'm gonna stick with this home team dog thing because it's been working all right for me. 2-2. You know why not?
I know.
All right, so the Ravens are 1-2 away from home, and they're going to Minnesota. Minnesota's got J.J. McCarthy now as their quarterback. He looked good last week.
Yes, he did.
Why not? At home, Vikings plus 4.5. That's it. I'm just going to keep going that route. Texans at home against Jacksonville. Tell me why didn't the Texans win last week?
Yeah.
No, they lost to Denver. Right? Yeah, they lost 18, 15.
Denver won at the end there.
But they're at home again.
Yeah.
I think they're 2-2 at home. They're 3-5. Jaguars really haven't impressed me.
No.
Jaguars getting 1.5. So I'm gonna go with the Texans getting 1.5 at home. Home team dog.
All right, home doggy.
Home dog. All right, my next one. I'm gonna go another one. 49ers. Division game.
Ooh, the Rams.
At home against the Rams, getting 5.5.
Home dog.
Home dog. Why not? I mean,
as long as you don't play one I'm looking at, but you.
And then the last one I'm going to go is I'm just going to take the Bears. The Bears are at home. They've looked a lot better. Caleb Williams last week, their rookie tight end, Cleveland. What can I got to think of his name. Tight end, Bears. Colston Loveland. He had a good game. Rookie tight end. They're at home this week, and they're facing the Giants, getting 4.5. Giants are 0-5 away.
Given in that game.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm not a home. I'm doing 4 with you.
Because the other home dogs that were left were.
I guess I could go with.
And I'm like, you're not taking the Jets.
What about Dolphins? I could go with the Dolphins getting 8.5 at home.
Oh, no, I'm not telling you. You got the
I
Bears.
got those
What
4.
were the
I'm Bears getting 4.5, giving 4.5. Yeah, because I'm so used to.
We talked about you don't go talking yourself out of things.
No.
No, I just like the way.
You don't go talking yourself out of things, and that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Last week we did the waffle, pancake, French toast thing, and we did the 5 seconds with Drew.
Kept talking himself out of winners.
Remember we did the 5 seconds with Drew, and he wanted to do a coin flip on the 3 options, but then we gave him 5 seconds, and he picked it. I think we should make that a segment, a part of the show. Every week we do like a 5-second. I get the timer and we make a pick. It doesn't have to be waffles, pancakes, or that, but something different. Put you on the spot. Electric chair, 5 seconds.
Oh, baby, 5.
Hey, I put
on the spot.
I put David Atlanta on the spot, and he got Hideki Matsui. No one called in for the trivia. So the trivia answer is Ichiro Suzuki. Year 2000 was the first to post and went to the Seattle Mariners.
Started posting. I believe I saw the first. Well, it definitely was the first Yankee. Might even been the first Hideki Arabu.
Hideki Arabu.
I went there the first time he pitched at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, he was
good. The vendors were selling Sapporo beer. I mean, they had all the other stuff too, but Sapporo beer. They got California sushi rolls. I said, "This is great.
This is great." Yeah,
it's right behind home plate. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Slips. You the man.
My pleasure.
I'm your host, Joey Stats, and thank you for listening. And tune in again next week for Saturday.
Thanks, everybody.
Broadcasting live from the Bruce Lalonde Buick GM